Shalom, Pastor, coming back at you with this truth, giving all praise here. How about Shemal Shah, Basham Kakudash? Excuse me. I'm going to entitle this. This is going to be a short video, relatively short. I'm going to entitle this Edomite Scholars, or the Edomite Scholars know that the beast is Rome. Currently, there's a live stream of the elder of GMS Dallas doing a let me go to it. Where the hell is it? All right, let me do it this way. Okay, I don't want this. Okay, bear with me. Bear with me for a minute. You have a live stream by Apostle Ramlot. It only gets harder. And this is the one, Remnant Say 144, premiering now. America is the reincarnation of Rome, last leg of the fourth beast in Daniel. They pull it up.
Black Madonna. Okay, the disciples and the pictures that were depicted of them were dark skinned, right?
Yeah, the icons.
So Esau would be shut down for a period of 1,000 years, so the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. But after that, he should.
Which they called it the Dark Ages. But anyway, like I said, I just wanted to show you that. Where the hell is? Bear with me for a minute. Okay, it's right here. What the hell did I just do? Shalom, I don't know if I messed up, but let's go with the spirit. Anyway, let me go right into this, giving all praise here. How about you now? I don't know if I accidentally turned this off and restarted. So if you didn't hear what I said for the last, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, I'm going to kind of say it again. What I did was, the name of this, the title of this video is Esau knows that the beast is the Roman Empire. And I'm going to prove that. What I did was I went to Revelation 12, verse 3. And I went to find, and I put in Rome, and it comes up 8 times. Revelation 12, verse 3, and there appeared another one in heaven. And behold, a great red dragon having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his head. This is something that we all know or should know. Anyway, this is from Matthew Henry's concise commentary. You know, we say things and the Israelites will say things, and you got Edomite saying, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about." Scholars, this. Well, most of the time, these so-called Edomite scholars from the various denominations of Christianity, these so-called experts, they agree with what we're saying. In other words, they say the same thing that we say. So here's a proof. It says Matthew Henry's concise commentary. I'm not going to read Revelation 12, verse 1 to 6. It said the church under the emblem of a woman, the mother of believers, which are Israelites, was seen by the apostle in the vision. What he saw was the Israelites. Let me jump right here where it's outlined in blue. It says, having on her head a crown of 12 stars, the doctrine of the gospel preached by the 12 apostles is a crown of glory to all true believers. Now, who are the true believers? The Israelites. How do we know that? Because our Lord, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, cursed out the woman at the well, the Samaritan woman, and he said, ye know not what ye worship, for salvation is of the Jews. It says, it goes on to say, as in pain to bring forth a holy family, desirous that the conviction of a sinners might end in their conversions. A dragon is a known emblem of Satan, and his chief agents are those who govern for him on earth. At that time, the pagan empire of Rome, the city built upon 7 hills, as having 10 horns divided into 10 kingdoms, having 7 crowns, representing 7 forms of government. Well, it was under one empire, as drawing with his tail a third part of the stars of heaven. Now, if this is talking about Rome during the time period of the Messiah, then who did he bring down? The Israelites. Matthew's the 2nd chapter. And casting them down to the earth, persecuting and seducing the ministers and teachers, as watchful to crush the Christians, which are Israel. The apostles were called Christian first at Antioch. What is that? Acts 11, verse 26. So anytime you see the word Christian, going back 2,000 years ago, they were Israelites. The Christian religion or the Israelites, but in spite of the opposition of enemies, the church brought forth a manly issue of true and faithful professors in whom the Messiah was truly formed anew. So he's talking about the Messiah. Even the mystery of the Messiah, the Son of the Most High, who should rule the nations, rule meaning to have literal rule over them. And it goes on to say with a rod of iron, and in whose right his members partake the same glory. This blessed offspring, which is our Lord, was protected of the Most High. So that's the first time you see Rome up there. But Rome is mentioned 8 times. Let me go here, Revelation 17, verse 9. So we're right here now. Let's go right here. Revelation 17, verse 9, chapter 13, by incorrect comparison of the 10 horns of the dragon with the 10 still future kings, which they're right on that, Revelation 17, verse 12. Understanding the 7 dragon heads of the 7 phases of the godless secular power, which is Esau. over 2,000 years ago, the Roman Empire, in this system today. But the 10 horns, which improperly are regarded as on the 7 heads of the tenfold division of that ultimate secular power, ultimate worldly power among the older allegorists, has correctly received the reference as made to Rome. Rome was a physical place with people, which are the descendants of Edomites, which is the devil. Matthew Poole said that. Let's go back to that. Matthew Henry, I'm sorry, said that. A dragon is a known emblem of Satan, and his chief agents or angels are those who governed for him on earth at that time, the pagan Roman Empire. What was the nationality of the people of the pagan Roman Empire? So-called white people, Edomites. So-called Jewish rabbi scholars will tell you that they're the Edomites. It says, as regarding as the 7 heads or the tenfold division of that ultimate secular power, secular meaning worldly, it says has correctly received the reference as made to Rome, but perverted it by not explaining the 7 crowned dragon heads from the relations of the imperial, succession, but by regarding them as designations of the 7 forms of government received in the entire history of Rome. History of Rome. Let's go down. Okay, this is, what commentary is this? Oh, they said a whole lot. Okay, this is Meyer's NT commentary, which means New Testament. Another reference to Rome. The tell is the end of time, the papacy, for the Roman Empire, which is an actual empire 2,000 plus years ago, at length degenerated, was that virtual, I guess, the devil, they synonymous with the devil, through the emperors of Rome. So they call these emperors devils, persecutors of the faith of the Israelites, caused the teachers of the gospel to be disturbed in like manner, who refers to the Simon Magos. Dragons have their power not in their teeth, but in their tails. Here you go again. Having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his head, the 7 heads of the Roman Empire either designed the 7 mountains or 7 hills on which Rome, the metropolis, mother city of the empire, was built. The 7 heads and of the beast on which a woman drunk with the blood of the saints, which are the Israelites. It says, as impressive of the imperial power and dignity which were in them and exercised by them, Mr. Dolbos, whatever the hell, however you say it, thinks 7 capital cities in Rome, in the Roman Empire, are meant as Rome. Thebes, that it was the head of all Greece, Syracuse, is by Florus called the head of Sicily, as Rome is in Livy. It says here the seven. These are a bunch of different Bible commentators. Okay, let's read this here. Let's jump down. The seven crowned heads signify universal sovereignty. The 10 horns, absolute power, are probably those to whom St. John wrote understood the symbol as referring especially to the power of heathen Rome, which was at that time opposing the church. What is the church? The Israelites. Tells you that in Acts the 7th chapter. The Israelites in the wilderness were called the church. That's in Acts the 7th chapter. But the meaning extends to the power of the world in all ages. See Revelation 13:1. Well, that's the reemergence of that beast. Anyway, like I said, I was going to make this short, but then I'm going to go to the next one. It's on to the next one. Shalom.